In this video, I'll be teaching you how to pay your rent with your credit card. A lot of us pay rent with our debit card, but that is a bad idea because that is our hard-earned money. I could not say that for nothing. That is our hard-earned money, which we should be investing that and using the credit card, other people's money, to pay for our needs and wants or our utilities, okay? Before I get started, I want you to understand that I am not a financial advisor. I'm just telling you what I think I know, okay? Now, let's get into it, guys. So let's say you're making 20 an hour, okay? So hourly, you make 20 an hour, okay? So weekly, that's 1,400 every 2 weeks if you work 80 hours. That's 1,400. Put the dollar sign. And that's 2,800 monthly. This thing's a little wobbly, bro. $2,800 monthly, all right? So let's say you have a credit card that's worth $3,500. So CC is credit card, which is worth $3,500. All right. So you're making 20 an hour. That's 1,400 weekly. That's 2,800 monthly. You got a credit card that's 3,500 and rent is 1,400, most likely. Somewhere around that range, 14. And if it's less than this, that's even better. $1,400. So what most of us do is we take our weekly pay and we use it for our rent. But this is a bad idea because we want to take our weekly pay and invest it into investment so that way that money can make more money. But I'm going to show you how you can use this, how you can do this, all right? So let's say we use our credit card and we use rent, okay? We use our credit card to pay rent. What's 3,500 minus 1,400? So we're just gonna do this, bam. What's 3,500 on our credit card minus 1,400? That'll give us 2,100 left on credit. And remember, guys, we gotta pay this money back. But I'm gonna show you exactly how to do that, in my opinion, okay? So what we should do is, instead of using our weekly pay, we should use our credit card. Now, since we have to pay this balance back of 2,100, we're gonna take our weekly paycheck and devote $80 a day. $80 a day. This is what I did, guys. Instead of taking the full 1,400 and cashing out on my rent, what I did was I used my credit card and I paid $80 a day, daily. Instead, just in case, you know, I need some money in between weeklies, or if an emergency happens, I didn't waste all my weekly money on my rent. Instead, I used my credit card and paid the credit card back over a period of time, so that way I still have money to use, okay, just in case, or money to invest, all right? So we're gonna take that weekly income and we're gonna invest $80 a day, okay? And that'll eventually put you back in some kind of circle, guys, all right? But most people are wondering, well, don't we have to pay 100% of the money back to the bank? Well, no, you don't. In my opinion, the bank wants to see consistent payments. Consistent payments. Okay? The bank wants to see consistent payments. Now, if you have terrible credit, this is not going to work for you. If you have any kind of debt, this is not going to work for you. But you do not need to pay 100% of the card back unless you want to, okay? I'm recommending you pay $80 a day and then you just you keep doing the circle, guys. Because at the end of the day, the only person that's losing money is you. The only person that doesn't know how to use the credit card is you. Most people think a credit card is used for emergencies only, which is bad because we're not using the leverage that we have. We can't just let free money sit there, guys. We can't just let our hard work go down the drain. Instead, we can just use the credit card. But you need to have debt management. And you need to understand that the bank wants consistent payments. They're not going to ding you for not paying back one more dollar, or you're down $1. So they're going to drop your credit score. That's not what happened, guys. In fact, it'll increase because you paid majority of the money back. All right. That's what I've noticed in my experience. If you want to pay your rent in this way, I highly recommend it, especially for beginners. Yeah, man. Let's be smarter with our money, and hopefully we can. Hopefully you guys got something out of this. This is paying rent with your credit card. I'm gonna go through it one more time just because. You make $20 an hour. That's $1,400 weekly. That's $2,800 monthly. You're paying rent $1,400 a month. Okay. So instead of chopping your money in half, you can just invest it very, very slowly back into the credit card. Okay. You do not need to pay the $3,500 back all at once. You just don't, for your credit score to go up. Okay, you just need to pay back majority of it. The bank wants to see consistent payments. All right, guys, this is how you do it. Thank you for watching this video.